This week on J&J Outdoors, it's our first trip to Kansas for rifle season. So this is definitely a first for me, heading to Kansas. Never hunted Kansas, been in Ohio, Illinois, Kentucky, but Kansas is one place I never hunted. And I got a call from my good friend Randy Bunch. He has a nice lease out there, totally, unknown. He had a lot of great trail cam picks, real nice bucks. So we thought we'd at least go give it a try and see how it goes. Definitely flatter ground out there, that's for sure. Compared to back here in Pennsylvania, it's quite a change. So, but pretty much, I mean, it's whitetail or whitetail. So, I mean, they're looking for food, they're looking for does, they're looking for cover. So it's kind of the same things you're trying to identify and use that to your advantage. November 29th, day number 1 in Kansas, rifle season. There's bedding on both sides of this field. So we're hoping to catch these deer crossing back and forth. We've got some really good bucks on this property, it seems, on camera. So hopefully we get a shot of the big boy. There's one buck in here. Pretty goofy horns. He's almost a non-typical kind of. So we're hoping that guy shows up. But with it being warm, it might be kind of a morning and evening thing. So we're just going to sit here all day and see what happens. Okay, so everybody's had that moment hunting where you have a small buck out in front of you and all of a sudden they just stop in their tracks and do that head snap. And normally what I end up seeing is a nice buck behind this small buck, I'm sitting there looking at. Well, that didn't happen this time. So the first day was kind of what we thought. It was kind of warm, and morning, evening seems to be the only movement we saw. A lot of young deer. So, that's just hunting. So we're just going to keep putting our time in, see if we can't see one of these bucks that we got on camera. Hey, it's November 30th, day number 2 in Kansas. And seems like a lot better morning here. It's nice and crisp, no wind. And we come back to the same stand, tower stand. And we saw some decent deer yesterday right at last light. So we're hoping the movement's good this morning. We figure it's going to be kind of dead in the middle of the day like it was yesterday. So this is beautiful country out here. See what happens here this morning. Hoping to get it done. So yeah, we're sitting there watching these deer out in front of us, and sure enough, we we caught a glimpse of a deer back behind the blind, and we thought we knew which one it was, but we could see it was nice antlers. The problem was he was heading right to the blind and he was going to come past it, and rather than try to move, get the shooting stick around, the chair around, the camera around, everything, we knew he was coming past the blind, so we just sit still. And we basically just waited till he walked just past the blind and went into the opening where we could see him. That's him, that's Funky Horns. Yeah, that's the one we were looking for, old Funky Horns. So we're gonna sit here a while, and it looked like he went down. It was really hard to see at the end of the field there down in the woods, but I think he went down. So, old Funky Horns, man, that's the one we were looking for. It's the one we had on the camera down here in the middle of the field. And these deer must not be too scared, because I got a doe standing right down here. She watched the whole thing and just stood there. So, awesome, they do. After yesterday, we were thinking it was gonna take a while to get it done, but looks like we might have put one down. Give him a little bit here and we'll go check him out. Okay, that's before. That's after. Didn't even look for blood because we saw him go down. And I'm pretty sure that would be him. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Had him on trail cam. Randy had him on trail cam that we're hunting with here. And we were just hoping to see him. Yesterday he didn't show his face, and today here he is. Holy mackerel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Couldn't be happier. Could not be happier. Put my first Kansas tag on ever. What a toad. So this buck kind of fooled me. I think it fooled most of us from the trail cam pics. Looking at the pics, we just thought he was a nice 140-inch deer. And because he was curved in so much, he really hit his point length, his mass, everything. And he actually ended up stretching the tape to 168. One of my best bucks I've had. So really surprised us, but it was just a very unique buck. Almost like a double rack. He had 2s and 3s that started coming off the beam straight up, and then just inside of that, in front of them, it's like he started another whole set of points. So definitely something different, unique buck, a heck of a buck to take on my first trip to Kansas. So later that week, a lot of the guys had some good luck. There was actually 3 more bucks taken during rifle season there at a camp. and some of them were pretty good. And one of the guys actually saw one that was probably pushing 180, but just couldn't get a shot at it. So all in all, I had a great week, and a lot of the guys had some good success. So my first trip to Kansas, and I can honestly say I loved it. It was successful for us. Killed one of my best bucks to date, but I just enjoyed being able to go to another state and enjoy something that we're passionate about and love doing here in Pennsylvania. So it's just nice to experience that somewhere else in the country for sure. And I want to thank Randy Bunch. Randy puts in so much work with hanging stands, trail cam picks, cooking food for us, which by the way, he's a really good cook. So makes one heck of a pot of chili. So, but we really appreciate everything you do, Randy, and we are looking forward to hunting with you again next year.